Story that Tony Aiello shared with us just a few minutes ago, that the workers there from the DPW department had just wrapped up their day 15 to 20 minutes prior to this plane crashing. You can definitely assume that they are very thankful to be alive today.
Extremely.
Let's get a sense of the investigation, the NTSB, and where things go from there. We're joined now on the phone by Al Yurmn. He's a former NTSB investigator. Al, according to your website, you've been the investigator in charge of over 1,000 accidents while you were with the NTSB. Tell us, what is the protocol when you arrive on scene?
Well, the first thing as an investigator that I'd want to do was get a hold of anybody that saw the aircraft in the air. And the most likely people are going to be in the tower. And they're going to tell us what, as the aircraft approached, what it was doing. And, you know, whether it was erratic, all over the place, if it was on fire, or if there was any calls from the pilot that were having mechanical problems. That's the first thing I want to do, and that's probably been done by now by the FAA investigators that probably went right up there. And so I would be getting briefed by the FAA people and police telling me about any witnesses. Most of the witnesses that I would want to talk to are that saw the aircraft prior to impact with the buildings. They were the ones that could tell me better off. And then, in the meantime, also try to gather up information about the weather. I mean, the winds are gusty, which is, and Lonnie just gave a good example of what you do with a crosswind. I understand they were landing at runway 1, which is heading. The wind's heading into a heading of about 010, and
Al, I just want to get a sense here, Al.
Coming out of the direction of northwest.
Al, based on what you know, yes, it's 90 minutes since this happened, and yes, you're from a distance, we're all watching this. But what do you think? What does your gut tell you, or where do you believe this may have been triggered? Okay.
I believe it happened at a low level. The aircraft was pretty low to the ground, on approach. And as Lonnie had explained before, you crab your nose into the wind, which would have been probably about 25, 30 degrees off the nose of the aircraft. And as you come in, but in a gusty situation with the winds changing from direction to direction and speed to speed, if you have a low wind and all of a sudden, let's say it's steady at about 30 miles an hour and then gusts to 45, you'd want to add power. But you're pretty low. And if you add power, it doesn't come up right away. There's a lag in it. So there could have been something when he tried to adjust his power. There could have been something in the flaps or the reversers or anything like that that could have possibly caused a problem.
All right. Well, so many possibilities at this point, Al. We appreciate you taking the time with us.